It is officially WrestleMania week, ladies and gentlemen, and it's another year of Geronimo's WrestleMania 41 predictions. And obviously this year, it's not really that much hype, as sad to say, but I mean, I'm still very excited to see this WrestleMania being unfold for our very eyes. Tonight, at this time of the recording, is Monday Night Raw. It is Monday, April the 14th. So Monday Night Raw is going to be live tonight on Netflix, the final show, or the go-home show for Monday Night Raw. And yeah, so this is going to be, finally, another year, my prediction time. So obviously we're going to start off with WrestleMania Saturday, in which in the cards, it's going to be for the World Tag Team Championships, the War Raiders versus the New Day, in which it's sort of kind of insane that Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins aren't in the WrestleMania card. It's kind of a little insane, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, what was that voice crack? It was kind of a little insane. For this prediction, I actually do think the New Day should win the Tag Team Championships. The reason being is that they are on fire right now with being this new top heel team, which is going really, really great, and I'm really liking it a lot. And it shows more that the New Day are not messing around, that they want the tag team titles. War Raiders, I love them so much from the back in the NXT days, but lately they just really haven't been. It just doesn't feel like the tag team titles have been very prestigious at this time. Because I remember I made a video a long time ago about tag team wrestling needs to be great again, and it is great again. But like now, it's just a little bit more, I guess, on the nose of being great, but. That's my opinion, I guess. I don't know. But, I mean, for my prediction, the first one is going to be the New Day. And I really feel like after the New Day wins the tag team titles, they're going to make tag team wrestling at least a little bit more prestigious, just to know that they are a threat to the tag team division. And they're showing everybody, and they're showing the entire world that they're not messing around. So, yeah. Tag team titles, New Day is going to win. United States Championship match, Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. Yeah, but sad to say, Jacob Fatu is going to win this. I honestly feel like this is Jacob Fatu's year. He's going to be rising up off the ashes of the bloodline and making a name for himself, in which he is right now on the level of being the top guy. Right now, he's actually being he's a very great singles competitor at this current moment, and he's on fire right now. And I love LA Knight so much. LA Knight is actually a really great performer, and I know they're gonna have a really, really good match this Saturday. So I just feel like Jacob Fatu, it's time for Jacob Fatu to at least lead the singles division and make the United States Championship prestigious. Not that LA Knight hasn't done that already, but Jacob Fatu, he's getting better. Jacob Fatu is going to make it a little bit more prestigious than what LA Knight's doing. You know, here's LA Knight right here, and here's Jacob Fatu, just a little bit, you know, right on the nose. But I mean, yeah, LA Knight's been a great United States champion. Jacob Fatu, obviously, he has to win it. This is also his first ever singles match in a WrestleMania as well, and it'd be stupid enough to actually make him lose the United States Championship match, in which, I mean, obviously this hands down, I have to go with Fatu in this one, and not just because Jacob Fatu shares the same first name as Jacob Case. All right, the next one we got is Jade Cargill versus Naomi, in which honestly I'm very, very on the nose on this one. I'm very 50-50. You know, I want Jade Cargill to win, but I also want Naomi to win on this match. It's really hard for me to see that, because I mean, last year we got Jade Cargill and Naomi in the same team with Bianca Belair, winning against Damage Control last year, WrestleMania 40. And man, honestly, it's really hard to tell, because Naomi just got a heel turn and Jade Cargill just came back from a long month hiatus from WWE. Well, I mean, I think she was injured, but it's just really, really difficult to see the outcome. But if I'm going to be honest, I kind of want Naomi to win this one. My prediction would have to be Naomi because, I mean, we got to see that more vicious side of Naomi. I'm really liking the heel turn. I'm really liking what she's been doing as a heel. Jade Cargill, great, phenomenal wrestler. But I really do think Jade Cargill has to lose on this one in order to make Naomi a more threatening opponent, sort of say. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna go with. That is my prediction. Is Naomi wins so that way she can at least level up her game so that way she could be more of a dominant threat. And who knows, maybe if Bianca Belair wins the triple threat match, in which we're gonna get to that later, maybe down the line Naomi could face Bianca Belair at the next pay-per-view at Backlash, or I mean, it's gonna go down to Jade Cargill versus Naomi 2 in Backlash. But yeah, Naomi's gonna win the WrestleMania match. The next one we got is Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano, in which I don't know why I said that with a Italian accent, but El Grande Americano is not gonna win this one because obviously we already know who this is. Well, no, actually we don't know who this is because it is not Chad Gable. So we're gonna have Rey Mysterio win this one, and that's pretty much it. El Grande Americano is going to be, walking into WrestleMania on his live debut of WrestleMania and losing his match at WrestleMania. So, that's pretty much it. Rey Mysterio is going to win it. It's going to be a good old-fashioned Lucha Libre style match, in which I'm very, very excited to see. All right, the next one we got is Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship, in which I do want Tiffany to win this. My prediction is Tiffany wins this so she could shut Charlotte up, because, man, from what we've all witnessed, I think the last Friday or the last 2 Fridays ago, yeah, that was very, I don't want to get any hate for this, but, I really want Tiffany to just win, so the way, Charlotte can just not win. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know what to say on this one. But yeah, I actually feel like this match is going to be a very hard-hitting match, and I say that because it's going to be reminding me of Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair at Survivor Series, when literally they started beating the hell out of each other. And that match was actually pretty good. But we'll see. But my prediction is Tiffany wins this, so that way she can at least cement herself to actually be a really great champion against Charlotte Flair. And it's gonna be amazing to see that Tiffany Stratton can actually go up against Charlotte Flair. Even though Tiffany Stratton lost against Becky Lynch back at NXT, we're gonna see how she measures up against Charlotte Flair. I really do think Tiffany will win this, and Charlotte Flair has to show respect for her. But as it stands, Tiffany Stratton wins or retains the championship. And finally, we got the World Heavyweight Champ. Well, no, not finally. I'm sorry. We have 2 more matches, but this is the second to last. But we've got the World Heavyweight Championship. Jey Uso, the Yeet Man, the main event, Jey Uso versus the Ring General, Gunther. And, man, if you guys want to say something, I totally get it, but I think Gunther has to win this one and retain it. I'm sorry. He's my GOAT. I'm sorry. I have no hate against Jey Uso. Jey Uso is amazing. He won the Royal Rumble. He cemented himself to having a household name. That's great. But I want to see my GOAT, Gunther. I want to see Gunther retain the championship and actually make sure everybody knows that Gunther is not playing around to actually holding this title, because he was a dominant he was a dominant Intercontinental champion. He was a dominant NXT UK champion. I just really feel like if he won the World Heavyweight Championship and lost it to Jey Uso this early, it really wouldn't make his name stand out, you know? I really want Gunther to at least retain, so that way it just shows that I want him to have that Roman Reigns effect. If I'm going to be completely honest, I do want Gunther to have that Roman Reigns thing going on where he holds the champion for a little bit all of a long time to make it prestigious and make it worth it. Like, it's not the fact that, yes, Jey Uso may win it and then he holds it, and it's just like I don't know. I just really don't see Jey Uso winning the World Heavyweight Champion. But I mean, if it comes down to it, that's fine. If Jey Uso wins it on Saturday, that's amazing. I will be happy for Jey Uso. I'll be yeeting all over the place like Pat McAfee says. But I want Gunther to win. I just feel like it's the only right thing. I want Gunther to retain the championship. So, yeah, that's that. And finally, we got the WrestleMania Saturday main event, the triple threat match: Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Man, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I think Rollins is gonna win this. I actually have a firm belief that Rollins will win this and he will walk away with Paul Heyman. Now, that is a bold prediction. I actually firmly believe that Seth Rollins will win this match, and he's gonna go on a full heel turn. I feel like he's actually gonna go on a full heel run. My bad, not a heel turn. I do see Paul Heyman walking away with Seth Rollins because over the fact that what Seth Rollins was saying to Paul Heyman last Monday about how Roman Reigns didn't care about Paul Heyman when he got attacked by the Bloodline, or the fact that whenever CM Punk left the WWE, you know, Paul Heyman was all alone. I mean, in kayfabe, because we can't talk about Brock Lesnar, you know, but yeah, I don't know, it kind of doesn't make sense, but I feel like that's the direction that they're going with. I mean, this is also CM Punk's first ever main event of a WrestleMania, which is great. I'm happy for CM Punk, but it wouldn't make sense for him to win this triple threat match. For obvious reasons, Roman Reigns has to lose this match because he's won WrestleMania main events like for the past, you know, how many years we've got with him. So I mean, I think he's gonna be okay with the statistics that he's got right now. I mean, I think he broke the record of having the most main events in WrestleMania history now. The only person I do see is Seth Rollins walking away with this win, and he's walking away with Paul Heyman, and they're going to do a program together. That's a bold statement. I'm just going to leave it at that. And yeah, then that will be the end of WrestleMania Saturday, and we'll move on to WrestleMania Sunday. For WrestleMania Sunday, we do have the Women's Tag Team Championship match: Lyra Valkyria and Bayley versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, in which I do see Liv and Raquel retaining over the fact that, I mean, they got a major push. Liv Morgan was the world heavyweight, the world women's champion. It's really a tongue twister. Or the women's world champion. I mean, she did great as the champion. I'm not going to lie. She actually did really, really great. And Raquel is like this dominant force who's also had a really great match as well. And seeing them two be together is amazing. But also taking on Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, who had a great match last Monday for the Women's Intercontinental title, which that was also awesome. But I do really see Lyra and Raquel walking away with this, walking away with the champion. I mean, that's as simple as that. Fatal 4-way match for the Intercontinental title, which is going to be Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Dominic Mysterio and versus Finn Balor. This is a really tough one. Man, this is Penta's like first ever WrestleMania too, in which it's gonna be so hype when everybody chants Cero Miedo. It's really gonna be actually super awesome. We're gonna have Braun Breaker as well in this, and man, that's this match is probably gonna be a banger match. But I do see. I want to say, I want Finn Balor to win this. My prediction is Finn Balor. Like, thinking about it, it makes sense for Finn to win because he has not won a championship match in over, I don't know how many years. He was tag team champion, I mean, with Damian, but that was a year ago or two. No, I'm sorry. My bad. The last champion he won was with JD McDonough for the tag team title. But I need him to win a singles title at this point, all right? Finn Balor is, at this point, he's not getting old. I'm not going to say he's getting old, but I'm just saying I think Finn Balor should win this because, man, it's getting to the point where I feel like Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio are going to have the clash that everybody thinks because of all the backstage segments that we've got. And I actually feel like Dominic Mysterio hits the 619 to Braun Breaker or Penta, goes for the pin, and then Finn Balor turns face by just breaking up the pin. And from then on, we'll have Dominic and Finn like fighting each other, and then Finn Balor like does the coup de grace onto Dominic Mysterio and then pins Dominic Mysterio for the win. And then that kind of leads to the potential rivalry. I mean, obviously a potential feud with Dominic Mysterio and the whole Judgment Day, because I do feel a shift where I feel like Liv Morgan is also controlling Dominic Mysterio to be like the ringleader of Judgment Day, because it kind of makes sense down the line if you think about it, because, you know, Finn Balor betrayed Damian and Rhea, in which Damian was like the ringleader, he was acting sort of like the ringleader of Judgment Day, and then Finn Balor kicked him out. So, I mean, it's like going down the line where all the original Judgment Day members are going to slowly get kicked out. And they've also keep teasing this new member of Judgment Day as well. So, I mean, that's that. But yeah, for this match, sorry I've been yapping, but for this match, Finn Balor is going to win the Intercontinental title. All right, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I'm just going to kick it off the bat. I want AJ Styles to win this. I cannot stand Logan Paul. I really cannot. He's a great wrestler, great, phenomenal wrestler, but I just really can't stand him. I can't stand his face. I can't stand his stupid hair. I can't stand his stupid voice. I just can't stand it. And I want AJ Styles to beat the dog out of Logan Paul. That's pretty much it. We got the Sin City Street Fight for Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. And honestly, I want to say Drew McIntyre needs to win this. Drew McIntyre got screwed out of the World Heavyweight Championship against Damian Priest because of last year's WrestleMania, in which we all remembered that when Damian Priest cashed in on Drew McIntyre. And this is sort of like a whole, a circle. It all comes full circle here, where Drew and Damian meet again at WrestleMania, and this time around, McIntyre has to win this for revenge for everything that Damian put him through. And then we'll see when Drew McIntyre wins the World Heavyweight Championship, in which or the WWE title. They've had good matches too. I really like the match at Clash of the Castle that they did. So that was awesome, but I feel like they're gonna do a lot more crazier stuff in this match. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And now we got the triple threat match against Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair for the World Heavyweight Championship, or the Women's World Championship. I think I said that right. Yeah. Obviously, I want Io to retain. Io's got to retain. I'm sorry, any Bianca fans, any Rhea fans. I want Io to win this because she barely won it, and it makes no sense for her to lose this. I understand this story is leading for Bianca versus Rhea Ripley, but when you add Io to the mix, you got a 33% chance of winning. But, you know, I mean, obviously, Io's got to win this so that way she can move on to being a world champion, and that Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley have this feud going on so that way they can carry it through Backlash. And I don't know if they're doing Bash in Berlin again or another Clash in Paris or whatnot. Like, just extend Bianca versus Rhea, you know, and have them do their own thing. Have Io do her own thing, you know, with the world title, because, you know, we already had Rhea Ripley have the world title, and I mean, she's done great. She's done great things, but I mean, it's obviously time for her to like move out of the world heavyweight title picture and, you know, focus on that feud with Bianca, because Bianca's been telling everybody. And by the way, I don't think anybody should be booing Bianca Belair. All right, she's made facts. No hate on Rhea, but she's made facts about Rhea Ripley, that Rhea Ripley complained and whined, and she got into the title picture. But Bianca Belair earned that spot. I'm just saying, she's speaking facts. Nobody deserves to get booed. Nobody deserves to get any hate. All right. I like Rhea Ripley. I like Bianca Belair. I like Io Sky. I like all three of them equally. But I just think she's just speaking facts, and nobody should be booing. All right. Nobody should be booing either Bianca Belair or Rhea. But down the line, Io's got to win. Okay. I'm just saying, Io's got to win this. Also worth mentioning, I know Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens match got sort of canceled because I know Kevin Owens is having neck surgery as well. And right now, I don't know any prediction about Randy Orton's opponent match going on, but I will say, for Randy Orton's WrestleMania opponent, I mean, we saw Solo Sikoa being the guy that stepped up to Randy, in which I kind of don't want that. But if we're being bold here, I will say, since we've got a bunch of WWE teasers going on, I want to say Randy Orton goes out in the middle of the ring, does an open challenge to anybody in the back at WrestleMania Sunday or Saturday, and we'll get to see Aleister Black return. Aleister Black returns and faces off Randy Orton in an impromptu match. Or Nick Aldis. It's whatever. Please let it be Aleister Black. I really, really want it to be Aleister Black. And finally, the main event of WrestleMania to end this whole shebang, in which I just don't know who to choose because I love these two. We got Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE title. Now, I've been thinking about it a lot. I've been thinking about it so much. I really like Cody. I really like John Cena. John Cena's been my hero since I was at least 9 years old. This is really, really tough to at least decide. I mean, now's the time to decide who is going to win. All right, now's the time for me to pick a side. For my prediction at WrestleMania 41, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, the outcome of this match will be John Cena wins the 17th world title, and he breaks the record. I don't know. It makes sense. It makes sense. This is John Cena's last WWE run. He turned heel. He broke my heart. But, man, I have to say, John's got to break the record. John's got to break Ric Flair's record. If my GOAT turned heel, I got to turn heel on Cody, okay? I'm sorry, Cody Rhodes. I love you. I love you so much. You won WrestleMania 40 last year. You held the title for a full year, and I'm happy for that. I'm still going to be doing the woe thing on WrestleMania, but man, John's got to win it. And I feel like there's going to be a story between that where, I mean, obviously we saw John Cena saying he's going to ruin professional wrestling when he wins the world title, and then he goes out and, you know, he sort of says like, oh, you're not going to see me again or something, in which I mean, it's already been scheduled that he's going to be at Backlash as well, or he has more dates after WrestleMania, in which there's also another thing I saw on Twitter about John Cena, or no, Cody Rhodes not being advertised for the next Raw or something like that. And someone made a really good prediction, or a really good story, where it said that Cody Rhodes like might feel super ashamed that he lost the world title to John Cena, and it's a story where he doesn't show his face in front of people, and I'm pretty sure he'll come back sometime later on this year, or he'll come back like nearing close to Backlash or so, and then faces John Cena. But I mean, man, if I was a booker, I'd want to have John Cena to have the best match ever as the world title, as the world champion. And man, maybe we could lead up to John Cena versus CM Punk at Money in the Bank this year for the WWE Championship. I don't know, but this time we make the wrong things right, where John Cena actually wins against CM Punk. Because hey, we saw CM Punk versus John Cena at Elimination Chamber, and they still got it. They still had the whole muscle memory between them, and you know, that was like, oh man, my child, right here in the heart. You can't see it on the mic, but it's right here, right where Goku's head is at. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be it for WrestleMania 41, and we'll conclude it with that. WrestleMania 41 main event, John Cena wins it. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for both. I'm torn in between. So, yeah. But if you guys made it this far into this video, thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that like button and the subscribe button as well. Tune in for more wrestling videos. Tune in for more gaming videos. I do a lot of stuff for this channel. So please, guys, just hit the subscribe button as well. It helps out my channel to grow a lot. We're going to reach to 300 subscribers this year. I want to be expanding more subscribers this year. All right, this is the year of Geronimo. All right, and I cannot do that without your support. So thank you guys for watching this video, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, y'all.